fellow detectorists. Yes, I'm back out again. Back out on permission number 3. It's April the 17th. It's my usual Saturday. Sorry I never came out last weekend, but it was just too cold. The weather has improved quite a bit over the last week. So it's still not very hot. It's only about 10 or 11 degrees I think at the moment. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to give it a go over these fields here yet again. You will be seeing some clips from a couple of weeks ago when I did my very long video, which was the first couple of times. If you remember, I came out 2 days in a row, Thursday and a Friday. I've still got some clips left over from those 2 days, which I will include in on this video just to use them up, because I tried to include the best finds in my hour-long video a couple of weeks ago, but the finds you'll see are still nice finds. It's just I wanted to try and vary it a bit. Anyway, you'll see those shortly first of all, then we'll get back to today and we'll see what we find. But it should be nice weather all day. It's not too windy at the moment, but we'll see what happens and we'll see how we get on. Bye for now. Here we go, folks, we've got our next find, and this is unusual. I don't think it's that old, as you can see, but it's that. It's got that on the end, that just there. So what that is, I don't know. Maybe somebody out there knows. I just thought I'd show it because it looks interesting. Like I say, not that old. Anyway, we'll carry on. Here we go, folks, we've got our next find, and this is interesting. It's very fragile, but that's it. It looks like, I would say, either part of a book strap or some kind of belt decoration. You can see it has got detail on here, the holes obviously, and a type of fleur-de-lis type pattern or design going along this. So that's quite nice. Obviously it's only a fragment, but what it was originally, who knows. Anyway, we'll see what the next one is. Here we go, folks, our next find, and it looks like I've got a bit of silver. What it was off, I don't know. It's broken off of something, but it's definitely silver, I think. So what that was, who knows. It's only a fragment, but again I thought I would show it because it's got this definite sort of silver feel about it, look about it. Anyway, we'll carry on. Here we go, folks, we've got an interesting one here. It was an eyes only find, and I found it on the surface just down here, and it's that two halves are about, I don't know, 6 inches away from one another, and it's one of these little, I think is it a little inkwell type pot. So that's quite nice. Don't find those every day when you're out metal detecting. Anyway, let's see what the next one is. Bye for now. Here we go, we've got a strange one here. Just that tiny little bit, but it's obviously decorated. But what that was, I don't know. It's probably just a fragment of something. It looks very old. Anyway, let's carry on. That's the next one. Here we go, folks. Had quite a nice little find here. It's very small, but it looks like I've got a little Roman minim. That's brilliant. The wind is really getting up now. It makes it difficult for me to do live digs and such like, because it just blows the tripod over. But I'm trying my best. I mean, it looks like a Roman minim, but that could be older. I said that about one of these little, I think it is a Roman minim. Anyway, we'll carry on. We'll see what else we find. Here we go, folks, we've got our next one, and it is another Georgian type halfpenny coin. I can't make out anything on this one, it's just blank, but I would guess that that's probably either a George II, maybe. It's typical halfpenny size. Anyway, let's see what we find next. Here we go, folks. I just had quite a nice little find here. Probably see where it came from. Just down there, gave me a good signal. And I saw this edge here first. And yes, I think we've got a hammered coin. Yes, we have. Look at that. Lovely. I'm pretty sure I can see Edward from 12 o'clock to 3 o'clock in that direction. That's brilliant. Had a little Roman minim today and a hammered coin. Brilliant. It's in really good condition. Lovely. How about that? Brilliant. That's great. Anyway, let's carry on. Here we go, folks. Our next find seems to be a cufflink, I think, but it's got quite a nice, it's not silvered, it's almost like it's almost like pearl, if you know what I mean. I guess that it probably is just silvered, but it had a really nice sort of shine to it. But I'm guessing that's a cufflink. It looks like it to me, or one half of cufflinks. Anyway, let's carry on. Now then, folks, our next find is only a fragment yet again, but it's that, look, which is interesting. Pity this wasn't a hole. I'm guessing that was probably some kind of trader's token. You see something on there. I'll clean this up and get some pictures of it in a moment. But yeah, that's interesting. Like I say, a shame it's only part of it. There is something on the back, but it's difficult to see. But I'm guessing that would have been one of these, probably one of these sort of field workers trade tokens type thing, where they can only spend them in certain shops, I should imagine. But if you recognise that, then let me know. Anyway, let's carry on. Here we go, folks. I wanted to show you this one because this is our next strange item. It's a piece of lead. It's got a hole going all the way through it, but it's got the end cut. It's blanked off there. The hole doesn't go all the way through there. It just goes into there, look. So that's interesting. Why has that been shaped like that? It almost looks like a crude whistle, but I don't know. If you know what that is, please let me know. Anyway, we'll carry on. Here we go, folks, we got our first find, and it is, yes, it's a nice little Roman coin. How about that? That's lovely. Just see a bust on there, and I think there's what's left of two figures standing on the back. Lovely. Now, what I wanted to mention was, remember in my last video I had that quite nice, what looked like a salt or pepper top pot lid. That's what I thought it was at first anyway. Well, it turns out to be a lid. I'll show you a picture of it now, what I found. Well, it turns out to be a lid off of a small perfume bottle, as it turns out. 2 or 3 people left me some comments, and I looked those up and I found it. And I will show you a picture of what it would have looked like actually on the bottle now as well. So that would have been nice if I'd found the whole thing, but as you can see from my picture, there are silver hallmarks on the neck of the bottle, where there's silver would have been on the neck of it, and so I'm pretty sure that lid is silver. It looks silver anyway. So what a nice thing to find. Thank you for the people that left me the comments and told me what it was. I love it when I can find out what a certain find is, you know, when you get to the bottom of it. So that's brilliant. I also had a couple of other finds as well. One of the lead finds was interesting as well. Turned out to be a pump clack, which would have been held with a piece of leather and basically would have gone backwards and forwards according to the the information I found on the internet when they were getting water from a well. So whether that's how it was used, I'm guessing it was because that's what I read. But as the water went one direction or the other, the lead would, and the leather strap attached to it, would stop the water from going one way or the other, which meant that they could get water out. So I would love to have seen that mechanism in all its glory, kind of thing, actually working, but I've yet to find that. So thank you again to those people who left me the information on that as well. But anyway, we'll carry on today. That's quite a nice first find anyway. Nice little Roman coin. There we go, look. But I'll carry on now. We'll see what else we get. Here we go, folks. I just had a find here and it looks like it's quite nice. I'm guessing it's Roman. I'm not quite sure what it is, but it's that, look. Now I haven't cleaned it up because this has got gold gild on it, and it looks red, but it's definitely got gold gild on it, so I'm a bit reluctant to clean this up. It's got a central bump here. It's dome shaped and it has got this big sort of pin on the back. Now if it wasn't red and it didn't have the gold gild on it, I'd say that was like a big top to like a Roman nail or something like that, but this material is too thin, and like I say, it looks red and it's definitely got the gold gild on there. I'm not sure if that's lighting up. It's starting to dry out a bit now, but that's interesting. I'm not quite sure what that is, but I don't want to clean it up anymore here. But that looks nice. Whatever that is, whether it's some kind of Roman brooch or what, I don't know. But it's still got some gold gild on it. It could be Saxon. I'm not sure. Anyway, let's carry on. Here we go, folks, we've got another find. This is interesting as well. Now, as you can see, it's still covered in the dirt. I've literally just picked it up and I'm pretty sure it's a buckle, but we'll uncover it together. Yes, that's quite nice. I think it might be one half of a buckle. There might be broken bits off of this side. Probably should have been a double one. Lovely, but that looks quite old. We'll carry on, see what the next one is. Here we go, folks. I just found this literally on the surface. What that is, I don't know. Looks like a fragment of something. We'll see what comes out next. Bye for now. Here we go, folks. We've got our next find. Yet again, it's a nice one. I'm not quite sure what it is yet. It's come from just next to my coil there. And it looks like we've got a hammered coin. It's still in the dirt. But we'll see what this is. Oh yes, look. Lovely. Looks like it's been quite badly clipped, this one. But like I said before, some of them were. Yes, there we go, look. Lovely. I'm guessing that is a... Let me just give it a little bit of water. Yes, there we are. Just giving that a little bit of water. And you can just see round the edge here is an E and a D and the bottom of the W. So I'm guessing that's an Edward. Brilliant. That's lovely. That's interesting. Can you... I'm guessing it's on all 4 quarters, but you can just see in the centre of the 3 pellets there's like a little ring, like a little circle, so you'll probably be able to identify this one quite easily. That's great. Another hammered coin. Let's carry on. I'm particularly pleased that I found this one right here, because right next to me is, as you can see, is on the edge of the wheat crop, and there's a patch of dirt here to my right. So I'm glad I found that here, because in the summertime, when this crop is all up, I'll be detecting this patch next to me. And this has come right on the edge of it, so there could very well be hammered coins in the patch, hopefully. Anyway, let's carry on. Bye for now. Right then folks, I've literally walked about 2 feet since I had that hammered coin, and I've got another target here and it looks interesting. So I thought we'd uncover it. I've got a clod of dirt here in my hand. I don't know whether you can see them, but where is it? Just there somewhere. There's a little group of deer in that field over there. Let's see if I can zoom in. Yes, there we go. I think they've spotted me, so they've all stood up and they're waiting to see what I'm going to do next. They'll probably run as soon as I move again, but anyway, let's get back to this find. There it is, look, it's in the clod of dirt, and I thought I could spot a bit of gold gild on it, but I wasn't sure. Anyway, it's probably turned out to be a button or something like that. Yeah, I think it could very well be a button. What's left of one. Oh no. It's very thin, whatever it is. Yeah, I think that central dot there is where the shank used to be. There's definitely gold gild on the back of it, so it's probably a gold gilded button at one time, but it's very, very thin. I might just give this a little bit of a clean and see. But that's literally about 2 feet further on from that hammered coin I had. Anyway, we'll carry on. Here we go folks, got another find, and we've got what looks to be a spindle whorl. Lovely. Anyway, let's carry on. I'm in the area now where I had the one of the Saxon pin heads. So we'll see what comes up here. Anyway, we'll carry on. Here we go folks, I just had a find here and it is a coin, but I don't recognise it. You can just see a bust on there, look. But it looks different, it looks strange. Now on the other side, you might be able to see, yeah, there's a crown at the top and looks like what looks like a shield at the bottom. I can see more through the camera than I can looking at it straight on, so that's interesting. If you recognise that, please let me know what it is. Just see a bust on there. Anyway, let's carry on. Bye for now.